Good morning. Good morning. It's early on a Saturday morning, but I got to get into the office. And I just wanted to jump on right quick. It's super bright out here. So y'all are going to, the sun is going to hit me in all kind of ways. So just be aware of that. Okay. The sun is going to hit me every which way I turn at this point because it's super, super bright, which is a good thing. It's a beautiful day. It's an absolutely beautiful day. Starting out a little cool, but it's supposed to get, I think, up to like 70. But good morning. Good morning. Thank you for joining. So I wanted to jump on and talk a little bit real quick. I don't have a whole lot of time this morning. But I wanted to jump on real quick and talk a little bit about the last reel that I reposted. And it was of a woman who was on a podcast with two black gentlemen. And one of them asked her, could she be led, or who could lead her, something along those lines. So if you've seen this reel that I posted, because right now everybody is like going back and forth about it. So number one, that is a very short clip of a much longer episode. Good morning, Melissa. Thank you. Thank you. That's a very short clip of a much longer podcast episode. I'm going to find it on YouTube, and I'm going to put a comment under that post. I'm going to pin a comment under that post. And I'll tell you where you can find it on YouTube. So that's number one. Context does matter. And, a couple of people in the comments have been saying that context does matter, and you need to kind of watch the entire episode. So keep that in mind. When I repost other people's content, it is a short clip of a much longer conversation, a much longer episode. But I guess just based on that clip, a lot of men felt a way about witnessing what I call the dark feminine. That's what you all witnessed. So the reason why I chose that clip is because it is a great example of a woman in her dark feminine energy. Okay? Do not get it confused. She was not on any masculine energy. She was in her dark feminine energy. That's why I chose that clip. Because here's what a lot of people, men and women, do not understand. Okay? So let me make this clear. There are two sides to our feminine energy. And everybody should not get, not only cannot get, should not get the light feminine energy within us. Just like everybody should not have access to your energy, period. Okay? So let's be clear. Everyone does not deserve your light energy, your light feminine energy. Everyone does not deserve access to you. I cannot tell y'all this week, I don't know what's going on this week. There's stuff going on in the cosmos this week. I can't tell you how many people that I've made it very clear to them, we good. You don't need to reach out to me. And if you do, I will not respond. I will delete, or I don't block people, but I will delete it and keep it pushing. But how many people have just, at random, like I don't understand the random reach out. I really don't understand it. I don't understand you interacting with someone a year ago, 2 years ago, 5 years ago, and it wasn't a good fit. It didn't work out or whatever. It wasn't nothing. It was absolutely nothing. And a person would go in their phone, find your number, or message you through Facebook. I don't understand that. If it wasn't good then, why would it be good now? Would I change my mind? No, we good. So there are people out there that know they don't get access to me. There's zero access to me. I'm good. And when I have to put up that boundary, when I have to put up that very firm boundary, I'm not smiling. I'm not kikiing. I'm not laughing. I'm like, we good. We good. That's it. Okay? Now, I don't get all rah-rah. I don't cuss you out. I don't puff all up. I just say, without a smile, without a laughter or a light energy, no thank you. That's my dark feminine energy. It exists to protect me. It exists to check people's disrespect toward me. It exists, okay, to say, there's a boundary right there. Oh, there's a boundary right there. You see that boundary? Okay? So I want you to understand that. And that clip, in my opinion, was a great example of the darker feminine energy. That's what you saw. But see, people who are not well versed in polarity, people who are not well versed in this work, like people who are not entrenched in this work that I've done for years and worked with some of the greatest names in this polarity work for years, you will immediately classify it as, masculine attitude, or, what was the other one? Belligerent. Or it wasn't any of that. It wasn't any of that. It was the dark feminine on display. And honestly, a lot of men, they didn't like it, but again, it's necessary. It's necessary. You are not going to get sweet, bubbly, fun, flirty. You're not going to get that all the time. And especially depending on how your behavior is. How your behavior says a lot. And even if you're great, a woman is multifaceted. A woman has multifaceted moods. For you to expect her to be fun and flirty and positive and light all the time, that is unrealistic. You're being completely unrealistic. And I can't even think of the other word I want to say, but it's like treating a woman as a 2D, like a paper cutout. We're people. We're people. We have feelings. We have moods. And how about this? Oh, let me go here. We may even have more moods than you because of our cyclical hormones. That has a big thing to do with it. So this idea that a man expects a woman to never change, okay, then you don't want a woman. You don't want a person with a vagina. You don't want a person with a uterus and ovaries. You don't want a person with breasts. You want a man. If you want to wake up to the same person in the same mood and the same feeling every single day, you're not interested in women. Okay? I'm just going to say it. You're not interested in women, you're interested in men. Women have cyclical hormones, unlike men. Every 21, every 28 days, there are ups and downs and ins and outs. Okay? And yes, you're not going to get a consistent, same, all the time. No, you don't want a woman. And when we get pregnant, and when we go through perimenopause, when we go through menopause, you are going to see a lot of different women. A lot of different women all in the same woman is going to show up. That is a biological fact to being with a biological woman. So this idea that, I don't, she was, she's belligerent and she's masculine and she's this and she's that. First of all, you have to see the entire podcast episode. Second of all, she was not belligerent. She was not rowdy. She was not, neck snapping, finger snap. No, she wasn't. She was very cool, calm, and collected. She said what she said very directly, right? She was very direct, and she was cool, calm, and collected. And she was like, no, not you. Like, not you. You can't lead me, right? She even said, Dave leads me. So clearly, she can be led. Dave leads me. I do whatever he asks me to do. But here's what you need to understand. Not everybody, you all want this, like, again, I've talked about it over and over, this unconditional love, this unconditional, oh, I'm just going to submit regardless of what you do. I'm not an idiot. I'm not an idiot. I'm a whole person. God created, and God ain't make no fool. God ain't make no fool. Okay? Like I said, I follow Jesus, but I ain't him. Okay? I ain't Jesus. I didn't die on the cross and about to be raised. But I know God didn't make me no fool either. God gave me intuition. God gave me discernment. And energetically, I can feel a man's spirit. I can feel like I don't want this energy around me. I don't want to be sweet or nice to this. I can feel a man's energy. I can tell that a man means me no good. And you sitting here trying to tell me that, oh, I should just, I should be sweet and nice and kind to everybody, even the sociopaths, even the narcissistic personality, even the psychopaths. No, I can feel that coming a mile away. A mile away. And guess what those people get? My dark feminine energy. They get my protective shield. They get me, oh, no, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. And that no, thank you will get harder and harder if you don't accept my no. Because that's what people like that do. They don't accept your no. You tell them no the first time. Oh, come on. Why can't I come up? Why are you being like this? Oh, come on. Why can't we be friends? Why? No. You're going to get the darker feminine energy. Because like I said, intuitively, I can sense that, I'm not letting that shield down for you. No, you mean me no good. You mean me no good. So what do I look like being soft and sweet and nice and fun and flirty and all the things with a man who means me no good? No, I'm not giving you that. So that's why I reposted it. Because in my world, that was an excellent example of dark feminine energy on display. That everybody cannot get the softest, sweetest, kindest, most feminine version of you. Because quite frankly, they will abuse it. They will abuse it. And I don't know if you've been living under a rock, but there are a lot of bad people out here, men and women included. So just like I teach men how to discern the Jezebel spirit, and women who, to me, I can sense it. I can sense when a woman, just like I can sense a narcissistic man, I can sense when a woman ain't right. Like, bruh, no, okay, not her. Not her. That woman is going to destroy you. And there are women out here that will destroy you on purpose. It ain't an accident. But you living under a rock or you living in Candyland somewhere, if you don't think there are dangerous men and women walking around out here that mean you no good. No good. Okay? They know what they're doing. There are men out here who have whole families at home and are on dating apps, engaging with other women, going out, talking on the phone, FaceTiming, texting, having sex with, and have whole families at home. Telling these women on dating apps, I never met anybody like you. You're just so different and oh, it's so refreshing. Lying. Ooh, lying on the woman they got at home. My woman ran off. My woman cheated on me and ran off with the neighbor. And now she left me at home with our 2 kids. I'm a single father. I can't make this up. You got women out here. You got women out here. And y'all, if there's men on this live, you know who I'm talking about. And my ex-baby daddy, and this man did this, and this man did that. And come to find out, it might have been her. It might have been her crazy behind. So come on. Can we stop? Can we act like we're adults? I do not have to offer up the kindest, sweetest version of me to every person that I interact with, especially when my intuition tells me otherwise. When my gut instinct tells me this person means me no good, that this person is disrespectful, that this person is no, y'all not going to convince me of that. I'm sorry, but you're not. You're not. But see, a lot of men, and I'm going to be honest here, a lot of men, let's keep it real. Seeing a woman in her dark feminine, it is jarring. Like it is uncomfortable because culturally we're taught that women shouldn't be that direct. Women shouldn't be that, holding that boundary. Women shouldn't be that. And I'm not even going to say forceful, because I don't even think she was forceful. I think she was very direct. I think she said what the boundary was, or held that boundary, like, this is what it is. I think she said it in a way that was cool, calm, and collected. I didn't see all this, and you can't, I didn't see any of that. I didn't see any of that. And I imagine myself in that similar situation, responding in a similar way. Yeah, no. Now I might have skipped the whole "you can't lead me," but again, I want you to see the whole entire episode to see where that came from. That came from somewhere. Okay, so it's not like a man who I just met on the podcast and we just started talking asked me that, and I said "you can't," because I don't even know him. But again, I might have skipped that part, but everything else was nothing but dark feminine energy. It was nothing but me using my words to make a very clear boundary about where I stand. That's it. That's all that happened. But men are so uncomfortable. They're so uncomfortable with women in their dark feminine energy. And they want to call you masculine, and they want to say you're not submissive, and they want to say that you can't lead, and it's very uncomfortable. But you know what? I've gotten very comfortable with making people uncomfortable. And, if I tell a man no, if I say no to a dance or no to a drink or no to anything else, I have become very comfortable with making men uncomfortable. And so, okay. Oh, I went over there, man, and I tried to, and she said no. And then I said, come on, sister. And she said, look, no, thank you. Yeah, she got all rough with me and this and that, because you wouldn't accept my no. What should I have done? Laughed and kikied and, okay. No, the answer was no. The answer was no. That's it. And all I did was give you a firmer no. But that's our culture. That's our society. Women who respond like that are seen as a bitch. Right? And y'all know it. Y'all know it's true. Women who respond like that are seen as a bitch. But you know what? I've gotten very comfortable with that energy. That is nothing but dark feminine energy. That is setting a clear boundary. That is holding the boundary. That's it. That's it. The only thing I might have done differently is not said, you can't lead me. Because honestly, that is not even an option. So that's why I probably wouldn't have said it, because it's not even an option in my mind. Why would I need to say that? At no point would that ever happen. But yeah, I thought the answer was, again, very direct, very clear. She was in the dark feminine space, and that's what made people so uncomfortable. But no, we need to get used to this. And ladies, it's the type of shame that I saw. See, that's what keeps women from using their dark feminine energy, is men shaming them, men calling them masculine. Oh my gosh, how dare you say no? All I'm doing is coming over here and being nice. Understand this clearly. You are not entitled to anything. When you are operating with someone outside of yourself, you're not entitled to anything. I can't make my children do anything. I can't make my mother do anything. I can't make other people in my life that I love and care about do anything, because they are not me. They are individuals. They have rights. Okay? I'm not gonna, and because you're my son, or because you're my daughter, because you're my mother, you should. So what I look like walking up to a stranger and expecting something from that stranger that I don't even know. Well, yeah, at least you could do is say this, and the least you could do is accept my drink, and I don't have to do anything. Do you understand that? I don't owe you anything. I don't have to do anything. And the most you could say, if I didn't even open my mouth, is you could say I was rude. Okay, well, she was rude. She didn't say anything back. Okay. And again, I'm okay with it. I can live with it, right? If I make that decision that, yeah, I don't even want to open my mouth to this person, I can do that. Because last I checked, we live in a free country. Am I right? We live in a free country where anybody can walk up to Anita and I don't have to respond. That's the country I live in. So, yeah, I could be labeled as rude, but other than that, okay. But what my ladies are going to learn in this masterclass that's coming up on April 7th, you are going to learn how to hold boundaries. You are going to learn how to use that dark feminine energy. You are going to learn how to let go of feeling bad when a man has an expectation of you that you don't want to meet. You're going to let go of that, because I know I don't. Men have a lot of expectation of me, and if I don't meet it and they feel away, that's your feelings to manage. I cannot manage the feelings of others. Okay? And people perceive me. Every person perceives me differently. Some people think I'm the greatest thing since sliced bread. Some people think I'm the second coming. Some people think I'm horrible, the devil, or whatever. Every single person perceives me differently. And you know what? They have the right to do that. They have every right to do that. And I'm okay with it. Because all I was told to do was wake up and be my authentic self and be kind. That's it. That's what God has commissioned me to do. Wake up, tell people what I tell you to tell them, be kind about it, and be authentic. Be you. Don't be fake. Don't pretend to be someone you're not. Okay? Thank you so much, Alta, for buying a badge. I appreciate you. That's it. That's it. But ladies, look in those comments. Look in those comments. And look in those comments. Okay, just now chiming in. When is the masterclass? It's April 7th, Sunday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you can click the link in my bio to get registered. But ladies, I want you to go to that last reel, okay, where I said, sis emptied the clip. See, that's what dark feminine women do. They have a wit. They have a very dark wit. They have a very directness about them. And sometimes they empty the clip. Like, they don't hold back. They don't hold back. So it's empty the whole clip on him. Yeah. But I saw that and I thought, wow, perfect. This is a perfect example of dark feminine energy. Okay? That yes, some people have to get that side of you. They do not get the light, sweet, soft, fun, flirt. They don't get that side of you. They don't. I have a couple people right now that they are about to get the darker side of me because I've told you, hey, I'm good. Okay, I'm good. I will not respond. I will just slide that thing and delete. Like, I'm good. Okay? I will hold that boundary. And you know what? How you feel about that is on you. What you think about that is on you. What you tell other people about that is on you. I will sleep tonight and every night afterwards. I'm good. I'm good. But I can feel in my soul, in my spirit, I can feel in my intuition, I cannot waste a second on this person. I cannot waste a word, a syllable on this person. I have too many things that I'm commissioned to do. So I'm not going to entertain this person. I'm not going to entertain their message or their call or that. I'm not. I'm good. Okay? But that is the dark feminine. The dark feminine sets boundaries, holds boundaries, and does not care what other people think about it. And that's the part that is so shocking. Oh my God, can you believe that she said that? Can you believe that she did that? And I can't make her feel bad about it. That's what's really happening. Me calling her names, me calling her masculine, me saying she's not submitting, me saying she can't be led. That is making no change or nothing is different. Like, that's having no effect. No, it really isn't. It's having zero effect. So check out my last reel. Give your thoughts and opinions if you have not. The reason why I posted it, ladies, is because it's an excellent example of dark feminine energy. That's what you got to see. And like I said, if someone were filming me out, if someone were filming me in a similar situation and I sensed an energy from a man that was like, I'm not playing with you. Like if I sense that kind of, I'm not playing with you. I'm not giving you the lightest, sweetest, flirtiest, funnest part of me. I'm not playing with you. Like you are pushing boundaries. You're saying things, you're doing things that are disrespectful. I'm not playing with you. I'm not your little girlfriend. Like that's the energy a man is going to get from me. And he's going to run around and tell everybody how masculine I was or how I was a bitch, I was cold and this and that. Okay. Like I said, I can live with it. I can live with it. I've been on earth too long to care about, especially people that, don't mean nothing to me. Like I said, I'm good. I'm good. But check that clip out. Give your thoughts and opinions in the comment. Let me know what you think. I'm running in here to get ready. Thank you so much for joining on this early Saturday morning. Have a great rest of your weekend. And as always, stay open to love.